Hello, friends. Welcome back to a very spooky episode of what is this called? The official Comfy Org stream. We don't have a name for this. Welcome back to a very spooky episode of the yet unnamed stream. Hi, I'm Pers, and this is Julian.
Hello.
In as usual, Phil will be with us, I'm sure, after a short, what do you call it? Moment of coolness. You know, you never want to be the first guy at a party, right? You want to show up.
Oh yeah.
No, Phil let us know he's running a little late, but he'll be there soon. So how's everybody doing today? We are just here to mess with Wan 2.2 Animate. We're gonna talk about sort of where we're at now with Wan 2.2 Animate and what's possible and what you can do with it and all that kind of stuff. So we'll talk about what models to use and in what situations and like how much VRAM it takes to do certain things and all the stuff we've sort of collected over our time and all using it. And as an added bonus today, we have Phil and Julian with us as always, but they both have A6000 Maxes, the 96 gigabyte video cards. So they were able to do some bench testing for us, and they did some runs at 1080p of Wan Animate. So we're going to have a look at what those look like later on. So thank you for coming out as always, everybody. And we'll just kind of basically just dive into it because, there's a lot to cover. And Wan 2.2 is a multi-headed Hydra. Today we're going to play with specifically Wan Animate, like Wan 2.2 Animate. But there are many flavors of Wan. So there's also many ways to mix and match the many LoRa's
hmm
that exist for this uh, model architecture. But yeah, anyway, that is all to say. We always cover one because there's a lot to cover, but hopefully today we can impart some of the stuff we've learned over the last few months or weeks or however long it's been out. Everything feels like 6 months with AI, but yeah, we've all played with it quite a bit. So yeah. And hey, how have you been liking Wan Animate, Julian? Is it your joint?
Yeah, it's so fun. I remember like it was I would think this is one of those models that is giving me this reset. Whoa, like I'm hooked. I know you've been, and at first I didn't join the fun because you were crazy. You kept on sending some, and I was like, okay, I'll get to it one day. And when I did, you and I went
One
both
day.
crazy. Yeah, one day. But you and I went crazy together, and I completely understand why. It's freaking addicting. It's so fun. It's very powerful.
Yeah,
I
like if this is your first time hearing about One Animate, what we're talking about is uh, there's a bunch of ways of doing what's called pose control, or in this situation, just kind of anything control.
Mhm,
And One Animate seems to be the most sort of like user friendly drag and drop, let's get a kick in type of thing. So
mhm,
we'll explain how it works and what the masking is and what's possible with it. But you can essentially replace a character in a video, either just the character and leave the background the way it was, or replace the entire scene with the character in it. Um, the results where you replace the entire scene tend to look better, but you can absolutely replace the person in paint them basically back into the scene. Someone here asked about like taking a Sora output and putting a different character on it. Totally
mhm.
what you can do with this. So we'll talk about all that. Um, if you go back in our tutorials channel, there's a video called "Get Comfy with Comfy" Wan 2.2 Animate. There's a workflow in there that we will be referencing today. Basically, that's the workflow we're using today. So you can go back and grab that, and I'll add it to the description of this video as well when we're done. But it is essentially just a basic workflow, and you can either do this natively or do this with one video wrapper. Today, my workflow, I believe, uses the wrapper, but there's also a native
Mhm.
version as well that runs uh, just as well. Yeah, this one mine's a wrapper, but yeah, the native version is great too. So this is not something that's blocked by not having access to the wrapper. What it will sort of block is the method in which we do the masking, which we can talk about. But yeah, feels like diff again, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, yeah, it's one of those.
Feels
And as
like
you speak, I'm rendering one and I'm loading a couple that I've done that I liked. So keep doing
you
your
guys can
thing.
actually watch him start glitching out in real time as his 96 gigabytes get saturated. Exactly. Is Wan Animate 2.2 in the cloud? Sure is. Sure is. This workflow is not available yet on the cloud, but we're working on some of the stuff. There is going to be a Wan 2.2 Animate cloud workflow available. Right now, we're just trying to make some of the extra custom nodes work to make it easier. Basically, right now you have to do manual retargeting, but eventually it'll be automatic, so that'll be even easier. All right. Let's just jump into it. Slide on over there. All right. 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 Whoa! I'm just gonna fall over my chair. Move that. That would have been funny. That would have been a nice, fun Halloween stream.
I'm surprised you didn't dress up, by the way.
Yeah, I think I blew it all. I blew it all last year. Got it all out last year. All right. Cool.
Yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. Friendos, this workflow, I've made it a lot simpler than it actually is by subgraphing it down. But this workflow is essentially just the example workflow that comes with one video wrapper. In the example workflows folder, there is a workflow called One video. Let me get this list mode so you can see. Oh, do we not have list mode? Anyway, it's one video, one animate pre-process example. This is the workflow I started with. If you want to go kicking it off right now, this is how you do it. Go install Wan Video Wrapper and do this. If you need help doing that, go check out the Get Comfy with Comfy Wan Animate 2.2 video. We cover all that stuff. So one video, one animate pre-process. That's what this is, this chunk of workflow here. And then I've just subgraphed it into a little chunk here. And I made two subgraphs. One replaces the background, one does not replace the background. So you can just pick by bypassing them. Easy peasy.
And first, while you're doing this, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a Sora render, and I'm going to Wan Animate a Sora render just to show.
Nice. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so I mean, that's kind of what this is. This is just a VO render I made of someone dancing. So I'm just dancing my own music. And then I took this stupid picture I made of myself with Sea Dream, or I don't even know. So, and then as a result, we get this. So this is with the background like brought back in, so the character's been redreamed into the scene. Again, this is 480p. You can go up to 720p, and then like Julian and Phil can show you, you can actually get it up to 1080p if you want to rent a bigger video card. But 720p on a local card is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, this is what it looks like when you just let it redream the entire scene without worrying about putting you back in the background. So as you can see, things are tied together a little better. It does the room, does all the camera movements it needs to do. It basically redreams the world for you. Put your character back into a new world from that picture. So like all the things that we used to do, training Laura's to get likenesses, outfits, training Laura's to get locations. This was what it was all heading towards, these sort of like one shot, like IP adapter, like clip vision, take this picture and make this thing. And the other cool thing about this workflow is I believe it can take multiple images as well. So it is able to almost like mash things together. So you could put a person and clothes and hopefully, it would do the thing. But yeah, just to get like a basic idea of what we've been doing here. This one's running at 832 by 480. That's sort of the wide version of 480p. There's 480 by 832 would be the tall version. 640 by 480. There's 640 by 640, somewhere sort of in the middle, or straight up 480 by 480 if you
Mm.
want to be clinical about it. Um, that's just a constraint because I am streaming right now. If I was not streaming, if my stream was off, and I was just using my GPU on my 5090, 720p is also no problem. Runs 1280 by 720 by 1280. It just will definitely crash my computer while I'm streaming, so I'm not going to do that here locally. And then I think you can actually even get it up to like 1366 and stuff like that on a 5090, maybe even a 4090 with the right quants. But then if you want to do 1080p, you're going to have to get access to something with more than probably 48 gigs. So I would say, A6000, what are they, B100, B200,
Mhm.
any big fat GPU should be able to go higher and higher res, but you do not have to render at that res either. So like you can just render a bunch of stuff at 1280 by 720 and then like use other upscaling methods to get it up. It's still going to look good. So it's not like you can't get 1080p quality out of this, you know, from like a 5090 or a 4090. You totally can. You're just that last mile from 720p to 1080p. You probably have to like topaz or like dream it up or do something like that because yeah, it's just, as you guys know, every time you double the resolution, the amount of VRAM it takes is much, much more than
Yeah.
double. So yeah, I don't know what did yours scrape at when you were doing 1080?
I went to 94 gigs.
Yeah, so if you don't have 94 gigs of VRAM locally, you might not be able to get 1080.
And that was with the BF16 models. But when I went to the FP8, it was more manageable.
By manageable,
Actually,
what do you mean?
meaning that with the this model that I have now, which is like the V2, like here I tell you, it's the FP8 scaled from
Hmm.
Kijai V2.
Yep.
I'm using 75% of my VRAM max.
Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
yeah, it's
better.
not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad.
I'll just zoom in on the model he's talking about here. That's the Wan 2.2 Animate 14B scaled E4M3FNKGV2. These models are all actually linked like in the workflow in this little thing here. So like, don't freak out if you feel like we whizzed by the link. It's in the
Yeah.
workflow.
And Pers, I have a request for you. Do not share my screen for the fact that I'm doing stuff on Sora, and you never know what happens.
All right. I can do 600 by 600 with a 5070. Well, there you go. That's cool. Just reading the chat here, friends.
Okay.
Do these workflows need more RAM VRAM than standard Wan 2.2? I can run 1080p with a 5090 and 128 gigs of RAM easily. Okay, so this is a big sort of step or a stutter step in what I'm talking about. Yes, it may be possible to do 1080p by swapping your system RAM with 32 gigs of VRAM. That's going to take so long that it's probably like not going to be worth your time. You can try it. I would love to hear if you can get it in under 4 or 5 hours, but generally, once you go past the threshold of the amount of VRAM the workflow takes, and then you start dipping into your system memory, you're adding exponential amounts of time to your render. So this is what I mean by like it almost makes more sense just to render at 720p and then scale it up later because you could render 10 times the amount of stuff in the same time it would take you to render it in 1080p if it's not if your machine is unable to fit the whole thing in the VRAM. Um, Again, this is all about you and your patience and whether you want to be rendering at 1080p or not. But in my experience, it's better to render stuff at a sort of a medium resolution and then punch it up later, so that you can really explore, make a bunch of content, and do your thing with it. But yeah, I mean, that's just one way of doing things. Have fun. 48 gigs of VRAM. How can I uncap the VRAM to use the maximum performance to generate faster? So it's not a question of uncapping. A workflow will just take as much VRAM as it needs. So there's giving something more headroom doesn't help if it can't use it, essentially. Ooh, there's a secret spy among us. There he is.
Dun, 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 dun.
Hello, Phil.
What's up, Phil?
Oh man,
How's everybody doing today?
back to back to back meetings.
Look at our spooky fonts. Look at their little names. They're spooky.
No, I love it. It
All
came
right.
from space.
Tell us how cool Wan 2.2 Animate has been in your life, Phil.
Man, I'm literally using it in production. Like,
Right.
it's that good. Like, it's
I know.
crazy good, man.
What's been the most crazy emergent property so far?
The emergent properties that I think are just like the most insane is the models and ability to infer like what, like for example, I mean, over here I have just like a plant, right? And in the shot, if there was like a fake plant, like I edited it with Seedream or Nano Banana or whatever, and then my body, like my pose rig, were to smack the plant, it could just infer the physics of what would like, you know, happen in that instance. And I just think that's just so insane, you know. Like I have shots where the guys are the characters are picking up fake cups, pouring fake water, you know, like I don't know, like the way the light and reflections work that are totally synthetic through and through. Like I don't know, it's just all of those emergent properties where it's really a showcase of like, man, these video models kind of are physics simulators in like a weird roundabout way.
It's like we were like, oh, we need world models. Like, do we?
Yeah, we kind of already got them.
Yeah, I'll show you an example. You'll see like the lighting and the reflections is perfect.
That's amazing.
Yeah, what about you guys? What's been your
Oh my goodness. I think I'm ready to show one.
All right, bring it up.
Oh, I can't. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm gonna show the surprise at the end. That's too good. Ay. Okay. This is it. Boom, boom. Okay.
Boop, 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 boop.
Phil, to answer your question.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so no sound. Don't worry. I didn't put the sound. But that is in 1080p. Oh, it's a little laggy because no, it's fine. Yeah, but do you see the lighting? It's short. I just rendered just only a few frames, but I'm showing this because of the lighting. This is just so impressive. Like this diffusion lighting, like it's very very cool.
And that's 1080p.
Yeah, that's 1080p.
Crazy.
Then this one is not 1080p, but I really like the way it looked. That's a different example. Then I have this one that's funny, no sound. Don't worry. That's when Unipers had fun. This is for Halloween the vibe. It's perfect. This one's good too. And then I will have this one's fun too. I'm going to show now a mistake that is that I think this is a good example of what not to do and what to do sometimes. If you run into this, I can show pers like what you help me like figure out like when the cropping is getting the image out of the frame and then you don't get the diffusion. But before we do that, I want to show the little surprise that I did. So what I did in Sora, I made something, and then I replaced the character. So this is what I made.
Watch this spin. Ha! That felt good. Look at these sleeves. So much.
And then I actually did a little, a different little princess. And here we
go. Like royalty. Watch this spin. Dress makes me feel like royalty. Watch this spin. Dress.
It's too fun.
Yeah, it's. Oh, we had a little bit of echo here.
Dress. Watch this spin. Dress.
This is like a bad example because the image is bad. And by the way, what I was saying, if you ever run into the issue of your character is not in frame, if you go in the subgraph, this is here, the cropping. Because if this image is down or up, then the workflow will not know what to do because it will not be able to see the face.
Looks good, man. That's amazing.
Yeah, looks so
loving
good.
the example. That's fantastic.
What I was gonna say is like, sorry, your thing was echoing there, MJ.
Yeah,
So we
I
put
couldn't
away.
talk.
But what I was gonna say is it's wild that like you can use Sora, because I've been doing it too. I've been using Sora as init footage for like movement or like compositional pieces, but
I
then
know.
essentially rendering right on top of it.
And it's so much better than like having to worry about like taking footage from someone or like all that stuff. Like you just literally generate your input footage. It's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Sora VO makes great input footage as well. You know, you can
Mhm.
say like I want awkward TikTok dances, and then boom, you can put any character doing an awkward TikTok dance. It's like I don't know if y'all remember Mixamo, but it was like a library of dances and poses and stuff for 3D characters, both characters and animations. So you could just sort of like export the FBXs, drag them into Blender, and then relate these characters doing dances and scenes, or like apply these dances to your own characters. But it's like we get all that now from just a 2D image and 2D video. Like it's just actually crazy. Just from an old school compositor point of view. Like, oh yeah, we'll just redream the whole world. It's like, well, that sounds insane and daunting, but it was actually like, well, no, because we're just actually regenerating the footage. You don't need to make the set, you don't need to make the materials, you don't need to make the people. You just need to like continue an image on. It's a crazy world we're in right now.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah. Like, you know, I'm working professionally for a company, and there's a lot of like really established film producers and directors, and they like walk by my desk, and I'm like, check this out, like look what I'm doing, and I show them, and they're like, do you know how long it would have taken to do this in the past? You know, like the insane amount of budget that it would do to, yeah, like, and it's true, like it's insane, crazy times.
Absolutely. So we'll just run this while we talk, and we can kind of go through what this workflow is and does. I'll just zoom in on it. We've gone through this workflow a bunch of times, so I'm not going to like do the play-by-play. I'm just going to kind of go by the groups. So here we're loading all the models. If you want to learn how this workflow works, please check out Get Comfy with Comfy or our last stream on Wan. This is sort of our second, third sort of level stream, so I don't really want to bog it down with explaining how every aspect of this works, but it's the same as it was before. We're loading all the models. We're encoding both of the reference image and the video into our system. We're ripping the pose out of the video, and then we're masking out the person's face, and we're getting basically the end result of this workflow is we get our input image over here. We have our nose sort of locked shot of the person's face. We have the open pose, and we have the original footage. We use all that to re-dream a new person in, then in-paint the area around their body. Or anything else. That's one of the nice parts, is because this uses automatic targeting, but there's also manual targeting. You can manually target things using a mask editor, points editor, whatever you like. There's a lot of control here that we're going to talk about in a bit, but for now, this is just dead simple. Where are the workflows? The workflows are on our Comfy org. Let me pull it up, friendos, since people are just going to keep asking. Org workflows. Oh, where is it? There we go. Wan generator, Wan 2.2 Animate. Okay, I'll drop it in the link, but yes, it'll go in the description after the video. Oh, that's interesting.
I've been using, you know, Animate is an incredible in-painting thing too. Like I'm using it to like face swap people.
Yeah.
Like just the face, you know, nothing about the body.
I don't like this one.
I literally have your face on my body right now, Purse. It's terrible.
I didn't know you cared.
The proportions are all wrong, dude. Your face looks massive on my body.
I can almost see it now.
Wow, dude. Wow. I can't believe you said that. Wow.
Dude, your face proportions are just so out to lunch right now.
That's
Prove
crazy.
it, prove it, Phil. Prove it.
He said that to me on the internet. Can you believe that?
Okay, I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah, just grab on.
So wait. For the echoing thing, it's the tab, right?
Yeah, just don't share the
Yes.
audio. I think it should.
Yeah, I shared the audio. That was my mistake.
I see. Okay.
And then I don't know why I did because I didn't want to share the audio. Oh god.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So
Oh
I'm trying to solve this like black frame stutter thing. It's from the mask, right? Like that's what it's.
Yes, I've seen that before.
I'm not sure.
Can you right click on that picture or the video and just like play it in a new window so it doesn't do the
the
playback bug?
Open preview. There we go.
Oh, I guess you got to share that window now. Sorry.
Oh my lord. Okay.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, yeah. There's a playback bug. What's the playback bug?
It doesn't look as good in the preview window as it does like in a new tab.
Oh, I see. No,
It's
you
like
know what? Guys, I have an iPhone 12, so no, it actually looks that bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, though, my phone is just terrible. But it blows my mind that it even tries to infer.
Oh my god,
It is so wild.
It infers the bad quality because the rest of the video is bad.
So I think I know what your mask problem is.
Yeah, tell me. I need to fix this.
So I think you need to grow that mask just a little bit. Like if you'll notice, so actually I can show you what the mask looks like.
Okay.
In this version.
Grow mask.
Do you see how it's like a bunch of squares, like a bunch of small? Oh yeah, I guess I'm not sharing my screen.
Yeah, flip back to you.
Oops. You see how it's a bunch of little squares? Yours are like larger squares.
Like actual squares.
Yeah, you need to tessellate more.
So if you could almost imagine it like as smaller tile pixels.
Okay.
I think it'll help with the inpainting around the edges and just get rid of that problem.
Right. So the Blockify basically needs to be smaller.
Smaller, yeah.
Yeah, like on this one, the Blockify is 32. And then it also grows the mask a bit and blurs it before it goes in. So actually, let's talk about the masking while we're just kind of vibing here. So, like we talked about this in a little bit ago, but this is how it works. You see how it's masking out like this sort of pixelated, blocky version of the person. We don't actually want a perfect mask with this because it wants to know sort of like where the edges are. So it can't do that if it's just an exact thing, because we need to tell it, we actually want you to dream in these areas that are larger than just the edges. Because we need to, like, if you imagine the edge of the diffusion, if you just stop dreaming right on that edge, it's going to look like the person is not in the scene or the lighting is not right, because it'll be like a very hard like line on their body where that mask is. By blocking out the mask and giving it this sort of like goopy, well, the person might be here, but it's also the background. And then we actually provide the pose information,
the open pose,
the background information, all that stuff. It's able to determine, okay, well, actually, you want me to dream the person into this scene. And so that's what we're talking about here with Phil, because like you'll notice on his mask, the hairline and stuff was showing, and that's actually where the black was coming up because it wasn't exactly sure where to inpaint. So all that would have to do is just grow that mask a bit, blockify the edges more so that it's a little more like, I don't even know what the word is, pixelated almost. It'll be able to figure out where the edges are a little better.
Right. So I think it's basically how I'm creating my mask. That's like I'm creating my mask by literally targeting open pose face. What am I doing here? Targeting open pose face, changing the gamma, and then expanding that white. So I'm like literally making a mask from nothing, basically pixels. But yes, I'm trying that right now.
Extraordinary asked, can you go from open pose to mask? That's what Phil's doing. He's locking onto basically the nose of his open pose and using that as the like head mask. which is
exactly.
almost exactly how this one works. It just uses Vit Pose and YOLO instead of Open Pose. But it's essentially the same thing. Like if you look at the Vit Pose, that looks an awful lot like an Open Pose to me.
Yeah, I mean, I've had no problems using straight up Open Pose. That's how mine's working. So
yeah, it can. It's super. Man, it's so versatile. It's crazy.
Extremely versatile.
SEC masking in your workflows yet? What's SEC? Oh, SEC. Yeah, we were just talking about that the other day. Man, it looks cool, eh? The SEC.
yeah, it looks pretty solid. Chris was playing with it, right?
Yeah. If people don't know what we're talking about, there's a new masking system, like automatic masking system that looks a little more what's the word? Accurate than Sam 2 maybe.
Yeah.
Is able to
the
catch
automation.
on to stuff a little better, which is great for all this kind of stuff that we want to be doing, replacing things in scenes. Light VFX, although it is scary how close to a real VFX we are. And with the right ideas and the right shots, maybe it is fine.
I argue we're there if you give it every shot the attention of detail,
Yeah.
And of course, let it render on a huge graphics card.
Well, yeah, naturally. I think I have a picture of my little felt guy. He usually goes good. Oh yeah, we got Randy Savage purrs. He could dance while we talk about it. So yeah, what's the other thing I wanted to talk about with the masking was so yeah, you remember I said basically you can do it with or without the background. That's like super easy. If you go into the workflow, you'll see this big red node down here called Wan Video Animate Embeds. And it has these two inputs, background images and mask. All you do is unplug those. That's it. Unplug background images, unplug mask. And then it'll make this version where there's no it just the entire image is the background. It's like fully immersive. Like this. Jesus, that's really good. And then if you want to just bring the person into the scene and keep the background, that's the let's go back over here. You would just leave them plugged in. So that's down here. You see they're plugged in, background images and mask, and they come from obviously background images and mask. 1080p 81 frame render takes 10 minutes. Quality is professional. Using it for work a lot now. That's great. That's great.
That sounds about right. Yeah.
Hey, I know that guy. What's up? Make it rad. Happy Halloween, buddy. Shout out to Make It Rad. OGAI.
But it's not Make You Rad. That's not him.
Oh, you're right. It's not Make It Rad. Nobody say hi to him.
What's up, Make It Rad?
I take it back. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We are going to start a petition to have you dressed up like this next year.
And guys, this is 480p. It gets way better even at 720p.
720, yeah.
But the fact that this looks this good at 480p is crazy. This happened when the Midjourney model came out. Phil and I were talking about this. I don't know if we talked about it on stream, but
good
all
480p.
we want is extremely high quality, low rendering, low res models. Everything else we can work with, but once you get the quality super high at these low reses, then the world's your oyster for training and dreaming up and scaling up that resolution. If you compare these to what the 480p videos looked like a year ago, remember model scope and zero scope, amazing for the time, but you can't even compare them now.
Yeah, it's crazy. If you go online and you just search 512 by 512 picture, and you truly look at a picture that has 512 pixels, dude, it looks like a really nice picture.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest time, that wasn't reflected in the models we played with. 512 was not a true 512.
Yeah.
In terms of pixel density.
But yeah, things are starting to look a lot closer to the real world, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Sometimes I run like 256 res, and I'm like, why does this look so good still?
Let's see if it can do like an action scene with this like sparking and stuff. Probably can. Should we leave Macho Man Randy Purrs in? I guess might as well.
Randy Purse. But I feel like with this, 720p is kind of the sweet spot, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, 1080p would be like I would use that if I was ready to deliver some stuff somewhere. But you know, the amount of time it takes to render those, you're going to be sure your shot's going to be good. Or just get more and more A6000s to the point where you don't care anymore and you're just constantly running stuff.
2, please.
Yeah, just check. Just grab. They should just put them at the checkout at Walmart.
Yeah, you and Costco just stealing all the graphics cards.
I do need another. Yes, putting all the 6000s in my cart.
Oh, well, if you haven't seen it, it's a very funny video from Purse.
The Sora video. Purse just stealing all the chickens at Costco.
Like, nope, you can have it. It's all mine. Too good.
People got really, really, really mad at me.
I don't blame them.
Like, that's the funniest part. Is they think it's real, and then they're like, yeah.
They want me to choke on it. They call me fat. Yeah,
Jesus.
The internet hates me, dude. I get it, man. Who steals all the chickens, right? Who bought all the chickens? Who buys all the chickens?
That's on you.
The best is the people that are like, he had every right to buy all those chickens.
Oh, the defending people.
He's feeding the homeless. You don't know him like I do.
Oh my god, yeah.
Do you know me like I know me?
Do you know me? I don't think you know me at all, sir. No, the internet's great. AI is like, it's crazy. Like, I think the biggest takeaway from that was how many people. I was surprised how many people just have no idea it's not real. Like, and zero interest in learning about that or trying to understand like what might be going on. Just nothing. Just like.
They just assume it's real, yeah.
They're just mad at me because it's another video they saw on the internet of a strange looking guy just being a real menace at Costco. But, you know, how closely do any of us look at the videos we watch on social media, right? I don't know. It does say Sora all over it, so I don't know.
Yeah, but the pro ones, they don't.
Yeah, you're right. You can just pull that out with the pros. Oh my God.
Look at that multicolored mullet. What's going on there?
You know, I think I need dark extensions in the back, I think.
That's like a, in Canada, Purse, we call that a beaver tail.
Yeah.
Your beaver tail, yeah.
I'll try out for our local hockey team.
For sure, bud.
Oh, yeah, eh?
Oh, yeah.
We'll play some hockey, bud.
Oh, yeah, no, for sure.
You're outnumbered by Canadians right now.
You're out.
Oh yeah.
Julian, do the Quebecois.
I was going to say at least I speak proper French.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that! It really did the thing. Look at the lighting.
Wow.
Yeah, that is good.
The sparks. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is good. That is real good.
Oh my!
Wait, so this is in paint, right? Like that was the original. Yeah. Okay. It was.
Yeah. It's just putting me in the video, basically. Wow, man. Just look at the little, like, the scarf thing on my shoulder, just like dangling in the physics. And oh, man.
And the mullet still.
And the mullet in the wind. Oh, you feel those curls just dropping on the back of my neck.
Yeah, I have to say, sitting on my dreads is really annoying. Not actually sitting, but like leaning on the back of the chair on my hair. Like it's like, oh god, I'm like pulling my head.
Doesn't feel good.
Mm-mm.
Hey.
I'm gonna keep on rendering, see if I can get something crazy.
See if I can get this guy dancing.
It's also cool how it goes in and out of the frame and it maintains like consistency and everything. It's awesome.
Oh
Very
yeah.
impressive.
Yeah, and please, people, hit just ask in the comments if there's anything you want us to talk about, like while we sort of go over all this stuff. Because really, we're kind of just trying to scrape out all the thoughts and tips and things we've noticed about Wan 2.2 over time. So if you have questions, please drop them in the chat. We'll just try and get to them as they come up. And anyone in the chat, please, as you have been, please help respond with your experiences, because like testing video models, man, it's like a lot of time, it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of GPU, it's a lot of everything. So it's really good to pool our resources and help each other waste less time.
Yeah, that feedback loop is really slow.
Mm-hmm.
It's also a ton of fun though.
Yeah, it really is.
Yeah, I mean, like when every result is like usable, like we're getting to a very crazy place.
Oh my.
Yeah, it's not so much like can I use it, it's will I use it, really.
Yeah. It becomes a matter of deletion instead of like hunting to make. You're actually like pruning.
Mm-hmm.
Too much great stuff.
What is going on here? Where are you supposed to be
Who, me?
in that shot?
I think I'm at this bar.
Oh, you're at the bar.
I'm at the bar sipping my drink with my mouth closed, like a normal human does.
That glass looks
It just
like
pours down my shirt.
Looks like a one sipper, that's for sure.
I may need to get this suit though.
Yeah, no, the suits fly. Absolute gas.
kind of works, eh?
Oh, here it is. It did the thing.
So good.
See what I'm saying? That's what I meant. Like the camera goes up and down, and it's just perfect.
It paints the whole room like
so
consistently. Good. And you know what? That can pan right back up and actually be my face again, which is like, come on.
What res are we running here?
Again, 480.
Mm-hmm. That's so
like
good.
This looks immediately better at 720, and it looks way better at 1080. So yeah.
Are we using the wrapper or native here?
This is wrapper, but it's basically the same as native. I'm only doing 77 frames or whatever, so it'll fit native as well.
Yeah, my face in painter is native, by the way.
Oh, what's up, Shane? Best way to upscale it? I would think just put it in Resolve and double the
run it through again.
Save, right? Don't even render it. Just save that project and just imagine it's that size. Topaz, man. Yeah. Video upscalers are cool. They take a lot of time. Wow, that one looks good too. And that's got the original background in it. Man.
Yeah, it is really good.
It actually looks like me too, which is crazy.
I queued like 9 of them. Let's see if I can get some good ones for.
Phil, you have to make a live about your node pack. I think a lot of it is still unknown for most of us. I think a lot of it's still unknown to Phil. Claude's basically handling that project at this point.
No, absolutely not.
Phil just asked Claude if it works, and Claude is actually the one responding on all the issues. So
no,
it's actually gotten away from him a little bit. I don't even think Phil knows what's in that node packet.
Dude. No, but seriously, Macabre, like 100%. Like with your permission, I think I should do one stream on the Phil node pack. Like,
yeah, sure. Yeah.
So
well, I mean, yeah, that or you just take over creative exploration for a while.
Yeah, honestly.
Because, people would love to see it.
Yeah, and I keep adding to it. There's like a whole audio suite to my nodes now. Like people. I need to start making YouTube videos on my own channel. Just go through everything.
Cover like a group of nodes, sets of nodes.
Exactly.
Or just do shorts. Cover each node in a short.
There's too much, man. There's shorts are not enough.
Shane asked us, "What's the verdict on Seed VR?"
It's goated.
What's also the verdict on Flash FSR? I believe it's called.
Don't know that one. Like I know it, but I haven't tried it.
Yeah, there are about 3 new video upscalers I haven't even tested yet. From what I've seen, Seed VR looks wicked. From what I've seen, Flash FSR looks wicked. Last I checked with the Flash one, there was something about the way that it was integrated into Comfy that makes it not work the same as it does from the original repo. That might have been solved by a custom node pack by now. I'm not actually sure. So please dive in on Reddit and see what's up with that. Um, we will probably do a stream in the next couple weeks where we kind of like pit all these upscalers against each other and try and like figure out what they do the best, because really it's not about what's the best upscaler. It's like which one does anime right, which one does realistic
Yeah.
stuff, which one does old film, which one does restoration. Like there's like
They all have
I'm
their strengths.
gonna go off on my rant here as always, but there's never a best model. There's always just what models are good at. It's like
Right tool for the right job.
The right tool,
basically.
exactly.
But yeah, all that being said, looks like Seed VR and Flash FSR, I believe it's called, look like the hot ones right now. And yeah, we'll research it and get more info for y'all, because I am curious myself. Because that feels like still some low hanging fruit to get like a really good local video upscaler.
Yeah, I mean the thing is, I don't know about Flash, but Seed is just heavy. You gotta
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Like even on my graphics card, like if on 96 gigs, if I'm not careful, that thing will just CUDA like no tomorrow.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay. So yeah, yeah, that's the other thing. Like stuff like that. It's not. There's no point in us covering stuff on the stream that you guys can't use. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's really aggressive. And honestly, like at this point, if you want to use Seed VR, Foul has an API. Everyone kind of has an API for it at this point. That's like actually the one thing where I'm like, yeah, you know what? I have no problem offloading that to an API.
yeah, I'm that way with two things, with big like heavy tasks like that, and things like image generation from a really hot model. Like, I don't want to do that locally anymore. Like they're getting too big, especially if I need to do one inline in a generation. I'll just always use an API for that, because like there's so many good ones. All right, let's see if we can turn the dancer, or maybe I was going to turn the dancer into a French bulldog, but maybe we can turn a person into a French bulldog and just see what happens. You know what? No, I'm not going to, because the skin color, or the fur color of that French bulldog, I think we'll make a nude person.
Oh, you know your tool too well.
Yeah. Let's try that thing what we were talking about with the Sora videos.
Yeah, I'm still making some right now as we speak.
I'm just going to skip ahead a bit because we cut to the pamplemousse dans la bibliothèque. Perfect. All right. So who should we turn me into? Phil? Yeah, I thought so.
Oh my lord.
Videos. Where's my gallery of Phil photos?
Dude.
Where's my shrine
Sora.com.
of Phil photos?
I'm waiting for the day, Pers, where I can just prompt your name in the model.
It won't
coming.
be long
It's
until we're
coming.
both in there.
Yeah.
We keep making stupid pictures of each other and posting them on the internet.
Dude, Sora is a monster. There's just so much crap in there.
I can't remember where my picture of you is because I moved. Oh, I found it. All right, cool. All right, let's try it. We're gonna do 480 by 832 because we want tall ones for these. So
just gonna be. I was just gonna say, I would be careful because the color from here looks like skin, and he has the long hair. So just be careful.
What?
Like the T-shirt looks like skin, so I'd be careful.
I will take my shirt off right now.
Yeah. Stream is changing.
Yeah.
If you have a clear animal face, you can put that on a human. I did that with my K face here on top of Dirty Harry. Nice.
Wow. I mean, weren't we doing that the other day?
Yeah, man. I was able to successfully puppet a Shiba Inu, which was pretty amazing. And then I think the Shiba Inu was actually able to puppet me, which was even more amazing.
Wow.
Maybe I am just a Shiba Inu's in a trench coat. Nobody really knows.
Follow next stream for the reveal.
Just dogs. Seems to be working.
So strange. Sometimes the mask will mess up, and other times it'll in-paint perfectly.
Yeah, you definitely need to be watching the mask preview and make sure that it's like getting the edges
correctly. Yeah.
I think that is the magic of this ONNX detection model, I think.
You can work on this.
Workflow.
Oh God. Yeah, we're good. That is very, very crazy.
Oh, this is so cool.
You know,
it doesn't really look like you, but it does. You know what I mean? Like it looks enough. But it makes your face the same like shape as mine.
Yeah.
Like it makes your like your face wider.
If you I've noticed that a lot. Like, I mean, if lip sync is not important, turning off the face tracking videos makes it like perfect.
Dude, that lip sync is perfect. I know you guys can't hear it because if I turn on the audio, it'll be echo. But it's perfect.
Yeah, it does look.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, this is
you have broader shoulders than me too. Like,
yeah, it's like your skinny little frame in my like your skinny body in my frame,
dude.
That's cool.
That's crazy. This tech is made by aliens.
I know. It's doing the Sora watermarks.
Oh, it kept it. Yeah, it did keep it. That's funny.
Yeah, guys, this is using 13 gigs of VRAM on my 5090 480 by 832, so small side 480, and then what's the other thing? I don't even think I'm using. Yeah, I'm not even using quantization. So this can be done on way less, I think, especially if you use like GGUFs, GGUF models and stuff like that. Wow. It's funny how it's like it's you because I've seen the picture of you, but it's not you. Like not even close.
I know.
But it's so close also.
It's like that, like, yeah. I don't even know.
It's special.
Sometimes Sora spits out stuff where I'm like, that one was really like me.
Right.
But it's so hit and miss. But maybe it's the seed, maybe it's the context, but like, yeah, we're really there, I think. And here's the other thing. What I've been doing with Animate here is I've been doubling up and training a Wan LoRa on the person that I want to animate, and then it's just like absolutely like bulletproof through and through.
Well, and then you can also use the text to video, like the higher quality LoRa's. Because you're using your LoRa to do the image to video stuff, right? Like,
well, I'm talking about here in the Animate world, like Wan Animate. I'm using the LoRa with Wan Animate to really lock me down.
Got it. Yeah.
Or whoever, a character or whatnot, because like it's still pulling an essence from like reference, right? But if you pair it up, it's just crazy accurate.
Just trying to find another input video here. All right, Phil, you're gonna dance now. Gonna dance now.
Dance. Dance.
Just got demonetized.
Yeah, probably. You're welcome.
Workflow link. Yes, I will be putting it in the description of the video, but I'll drop it again because I think it's
I got it first. I got it.
still on my clipboard. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's the link. That's the link to the workflow we're using. I've just subgraphed that workflow, so that's this here. It'll just be this workflow, but it's the same workflow. I'm just using it with and without the background replacement. No worries, Putin's cat. We got you. Putin's cat. Good Lord.
Oh, and then one thing we haven't talked about is like the context windows, which is major.
Well, I don't want to talk about it.
Keep it a secret.
Yeah, it's a secret. So yeah, with the wrapper, you can kind of go like as long as you want. It does start to degrade over time, but like I've done like 540 frames and stuff, like maybe around the 5th or 6th context window, they're about 81 frames long, 77, 81 frames.
Yeah.
After about 4 or 5 of those context windows, you will start to see degradation, wiggly biggly bits start to happen. So, yeah, but that's still a hell of a lot of frames, man. That's like, just think about any movie, the scene you see is not that long. It's really not.
And you can skip over every other frame and whatnot.
Oh yeah, Phil. Look at those loafers, buddy, and the shorts. Dude.
Wow.
Damn, dude. Oh, now
that is.
Oh, got a backpack on? Yeah. Trainers, yeah.
I didn't know you had moves
Those
like
are
that.
Some moves, dude. Yeah,
I'm impressed.
You guys, I can really dance.
Yeah.
with legs like that, I hope so. Geez.
You and Boog need to have a dance off.
Well, okay, so Boog is a b-boy, and I'm like a rave dancer, like shuffler kind of vibe.
Like this guy.
Kind of, but not like
kind of.
Not so
as sassy.
try hard.
Not quite as sassy.
Like, Wan Animate's good, but it doesn't get all the like seductive nuance that they.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah. No, I get it. I can see that. Yeah. Look at your hair, man. Like just
physics. That's
yeah.
Good. It's impressive. But what I think is the most impressive is look at the init photo. Yeah. It has nothing in the background.
It also has no idea what's on underneath your shirt or like below your shirt.
Yeah.
Right? Like it's just guessing that.
But you can prompt for that, right? Like you can,
Or if your Laura had the character.
Yeah, and then it's even you can guide this. Yeah. It's so good.
Right back into the footage, man. Oh
wow. Wait, what did you do? Oh, you in-painted me.
Yeah.
Just feedback loop it.
It's incredible. Now I'll replace this with me. And then replace that with Julian. We'll just never know when the original footage ever was, ever.
I'm doing a full pop 1.2 like a lengthwise right now just to see. Let's see if we have time.
Yeah, for sure. Russian Ark is like a 2-hour single shot take movie. Your move. Fair enough. How long's that shot in Goodfellas? The intro shot. It's like 15 minutes long or 10 minutes long or something. Still one take. Fair enough. The person to do a 15-minute one take in AI, they will win
the world.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Let's see if I can estimate how long this would take.
Right on, friends. Well, I mean, that's kind of the guts and the gobbles of Wan 2.2 Animate. Wan 2.2 itself is a much bigger iceberg. PUSA, infinite talk, multi-talk, phantom,
too many.
The list goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So it's cool to like dive into Wan Animate because it's the new hotness, but there's a million Wans out there. They do different things. The trajectory one, ATI, it's Wan 2.1, but it's really cool. Maybe we'll do a trajectory thing at some point when we have a better grasp on that. I've made some really cool stuff with it, but I feel like people can make even cooler stuff. Yeah. So go get the workflow. Go play with Wan Animate. Post your things. Check out the Halloween challenge. We're back this month with a Halloween challenge, or this week with a Halloween challenge. Make a spooky video. Send it on in, and you could win. All the info is on the blog, as always. blog.comfy.org. blog.comfy.org. There we go, friends. Go there and read about it. Read about it. Yeah, we'll be back on Tuesday. More shenanigery to dive into. If you have suggestions, you have ideas, you have things you want us to cover, please go to the Discord, go to the stream suggestions channel, pop it in there, let us know what up. We want to know what you're into and what you want to see more of, because we're into the stuff we're into, but maybe there's stuff we're ignoring because we don't even know about it. So tell us. Hey, friendos. Thanks, Julian. Thanks, Phil.
Always.
Yeah, hopefully we can get into this even more in the future. I love me some Wan Animate.
And
have a great Halloween, everybody.
Thanks.
Yeah. Oh, also, before we go, you guys take a minute and talk about your crazy weeks, yo. You guys both had awesome events going on this week. I forgot to. I was going to do that at the top, but I totally forgot.
Oh,
Please,
yeah.
Talk
Phil,
about
you go first.
All the cool stuff you did.
Yeah, I mean, I went to New York and I went to the Comfy meetup in NYC, and that was really fun. And I got to show off a new tool that myself and a couple of others are building called Ren. And essentially, we've turned Comfy into Cursor, where we can agentically build workflows, which is crazy when you see it starting to do the thing. You're like, oh, like give me 100K samplers, and it's like, boom, there it is. You're like, oh crap, okay, like
just in case you need 100K samplers.
Yeah,
just in case,
who doesn't?
But like me just messing around and seeing what it can do. But yeah, it was really fun. Got to show it off. For a power user like myself, the value I get is like 30% maybe, because I know everything, and Agent is trying to get to my level. But for the new user and the intermediate user, like total value game changer. You can ask it questions. It can see your custom nodes. It can recommend stuff. It can build stuff for you, like in front of you. It's pretty wild, and it'll be open source and in the hands of the community soon enough. So yeah, I'm stoked to see what everyone does with it.
I mean, I would say even for an advanced user, it can save you time. Like if you know something's going to take long and you can't find it anymore. Hey, I forgot I did this. Can you just make it for me?
Or the thing that happens to a lot of us when we're vibe coding, which is I know what I want. I know what it's called. I don't remember.
To do it. Yeah. Or that, yeah. I mean, it happens a lot, yeah. Like I know sometimes, I remember even I ask you guys sometimes, like, there's this node that does that. I don't remember the name of the node. That happens all the time.
Yeah, I can manipulate a bunch of hyperparameters too. So if you've got like 30K sampler, or no, let's say you have 10K samplers on your canvas, not a far-fetched number, but you want to change all of them to different steps, different, and it's like, oh my God. And you're just, and you can just ask it and it'll just do it in one shot.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, super useful that way.
Amazing. What'd you get up to this week, Julian?
Oh, so yeah, for me, that was a very interesting week because I was invited to go to Adobe Max, which was my first time ever. And I was in the summit before the conference, and I got to show off ComfyUI to a bunch of people. So that was really cool. And after that, I was also presenting on the Dell booth, also some ComfyUI where I was telling a story. I should share the video actually. All locally made trained LoRa's, like I used Comfy Wan 2.2, and I made like a little short, like a concept trailer. So yeah, essentially I had two different, totally different presentations that I did at Adobe Max this week, and it was a very, very crazy event. So huge, like the grandeur of like I was blown away.
It's crazy how our little AI world has gotten like ginormous.
As a matter of fact, you're right. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but the keynote, the very first, like it's photo, video, and AI. Now the very first word that was on the screen, AI. That's the first thing they said. and you're like, okay, you know where this is going.
Yeah.
Eventually, it won't even be like a buzzword anymore.
Yeah, it
It'll
was
be a
just
given,
yeah,
you
it
know,
would
like,
be
Yeah,
part
we
of it.
don't call, digital
yeah.
processing digital processing. It's just
Yeah.
what computers do.
Yeah. I don't say my gas engine. I say my engine. You know, like
Yeah,
My AI engine.
yeah.
It diffuses where we're going. Should be fine.
and I should be almost done with this one. Hold on, let's see. Never mind. I'll
Right on,
share it on X.
friends. But that's great. That's amazing, man. Spread the word. And yeah, people, if you haven't been to an event, please try and get to an event. They're super duper fun. Well, one of us is usually at them, so you can come meet us and tell us how much you hate the stream, stuff like that. It's great.
Yeah, and I got to see like a couple of friends, like Gertie, Russell, Light Lance, that was awesome. To
Fantastic.
name just two that comes to mind right now.
Yeah, we love Gertie. Oh, also, we will have a special guest on November 14th. We will be joined by Visual Frisian, y'all. I went through his workflow on Tuesday, but we are going to go into it hard with him. And we're also going to get into his pipeline for post-processing, which is very interesting to us because we spend a lot of time in Comfy, but the stuff that you make in Comfy, you can take it and do other stuff with it. And Frisian is a master of that. So I'm really interested to pick his brain on, I've got all this content. What are all these videos I made? What do I do with them? He's got an answer. So
He's amazing.
We'll talk to him about it. I mean, the answer is After Effects. Like I already know what the answer is. But that word After Effects is completely interchangeable with DaVinci Fusion or Touch Design or anything else you want to throw in there that you can run or you have access to on your machine. Not to paywall it to Adobe or anything, but I know he does use After Effects to great effect because it is awesome software. So.
And I got to do a collab actually with him last year for Halloween, and he showed me his workflow and the way he works in After Effects. And
so cool, right?
That, my mind was blown, like straight up blown. It's incredible.
Mm-hmm.
He's extremely talented.
Yeah. Well, we'll see y'all on Tuesday. Bye bye, everybody.
Ciao.
Happy holidays. Happy weekend. Bye bye.